Hey guys!
Hey girl, hey!
I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
And we are Efecto Podcast.
I know this shit really.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Bitch, like we're damn near already at a month.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna hit a month.
It's crazy.
It is super crazy. Thank you so much for all the love on our last episode.
Guys.
Shout out to Sal. I said the word we're not supposed to, but I said it.
That was such a good episode.
Hands down my favorite for multiple reasons. One, because again, that's a genuine like friend of mine from when we were kids, like high school, still kids. And even just like what we talked about was very real.
Yeah, mental health and just everything. Him building his brand, but it was such a good episode. And clearly, a lot of you loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're excited for all the guests to come too. Like those are going to be super exciting episodes.
We have at least 3 lined up, but we have plenty more like in mind. So we're really excited for more guests. And if you couldn't tell, we're back in our old recording. We're in a different room. Hopefully this is a little better. But yeah, we're definitely not in the studio. The studio is going to be reserved for guests. At least for right now.
Eventually, guys. But
we're manifesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's Friday night.
Cheers.
Girls. Oh, cheers.
First of all.
We already chugged our first drink, so
cheers.
It didn't clink.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
That was an ugly clink, but okay.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, we already chugged our first drink, so don't come for us.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Yeah, it's Friday night, guys.
We worked a full fucking day. What time did you clock in today?
I clocked at 7 a.m. Today's 7 a.m.
Bitch, I was online by 6:15.
Period.
Long motherfucking day. Let's talk about that. How's work been? How's life?
Work has been stressful. It's been good, but it's been stressful. Lately, we've just been really busy coming back from, like, vacation and so on. There's a lot of meetings coming up, a lot of line reviews, a lot of toy previews, I will say that. But yeah, just a lot of meetings coming up. So it's been stressful. But I've learned a lot. Honestly, I've learned a lot in this, like, past week, which is really good. But, so I've learned a lot this past week. But yeah, it has definitely been stressful. I've struggled this week, I'm not gonna lie. And yesterday, Patty surprised me with a Soul Cycle class, guys. It's exactly what I needed. Like, this morning, I was super stressed out. Yesterday, I was like, oh my god, I still have so much to do. I'm gonna clock in, like, once I come back from Soul Cycle, finish some stuff, clock in early this morning. Yeah.
I'm a big, like, good, I'm proud.
Yeah, I didn't, but, yeah, it was, that's exactly what I needed. And then today, I was just like, it's Friday. But obviously, like, we know, like, all right, it's Friday, but we still got work to do. Yeah. But this is fun to us.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like, even though it is work.
Like, it doesn't
feel, we're just here chopping it up. But, yeah, selfishly, I was like, we're going to Soul Cycle. I just needed to make sure that she didn't have, like a late call or something. But I just know because same work. Work has just been a lot since August of last year. I've just had so much on my plate, but in a weird way, like, I'm not, like, overwhelmed or stressed with work. I feel like it's more like my personal life that adds to the stress, but yeah, same. This week was kind of a lot, some change, but yeah, so going back to yesterday, I literally was like, oh my god, like, I'm about to lose my shit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. Then I was like, I kind of don't want to go to the gym. Like, I want to do something else. Like, I just want to, like, kind of zone out, be in my zone. And, like, Soul Cycle, I love it. Like, I was on a Soul Cycle kick in, like, 2019. And we have been wanting to go. And our friend Daniela had been saying, like, let's go. She's been going with her cousins recently. And I was like, no, like, we have to go. Yeah. So I was like, bitch, we're going to Soul Cycle, like, pick a class, and it was a Drake class.
Yeah.
I feel like that made it go by so much faster.
It went by so fast. I mean, I still died, but I remember we were doing like arm workouts, and then she said, "Okay, we're finishing the ride." I turned around and I looked at what I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, but she said once you get to weights, you're almost done.
But it's like because it was Drake, like it was just exactly.
And also the instructor, her name is Danny.
Really
amazing. I took a class from her in downtown LA when that studio was open. And then like she had moved away. I didn't even know she was back until I was just like on the website, and I was like, let's go, like so good. So that felt really good. That was how we treated ourselves. And then I don't know about you, but like everything after that, I just felt like
100%.
So good.
Yeah, like again, it's exactly what I needed. I got home, I showered. And then it was pretty early. Like it was like what, like 8 when I told you we were like, okay, good night, like 8
yeah,
something.
I think it was like 8 something.
Yeah, and then I just turned on my humidifier in my room. I put like the little night light that comes with it, and I was just chilling. Like I was knocked out by maybe 9:30. I was dead.
Oh, I love that.
But yeah, like it's exactly what I needed, and it was just such a little self-care moment.
Yeah, and it felt really good. Literally, I got home, I took the shower. If you know, you know. And then I journaled, and I got another journal. So I still have the one that I mentioned like in the first episode, but at work last week, last Friday, we had like a wellness event, which shout out to my job because that was awesome. I know I said the word again. But it was amazing. So like I did hand reflexology, and like I had the best hand massage. They like went over like my pressure points, and I don't know how to explain it, but literally when I was done, and she even went like up my arm, I literally felt so light. And then I did a sound bath. It's very California.
I want to try that so bad.
I literally just took like a nap.
Yeah.
There was a gong involved. That one was kind of scary. Like I think I told you at one point, it's so intense. Like there were 2 pregnant women, and they were asked to leave the room because those sound waves are just it's too intense. But like it kind of sounds kind of scary. What else did I do? They had crystals. Oh, the journaling.
Yeah, you got the crystals.
Yeah, the journaling class. So I got like it's called the Happy Journal or something, and it's like super quick. So I like did that, and then I read. I'm reading the 4 Agreements right now. Love. I've gone through the first 3 chapters, so I just finished the 2nd agreement. I definitely recommend it. How's your book my book coming along?
Okay, to my defense. No, I don't have a defense. But I'll be honest. No, I started it. So, guys, 7 Husbands, like by Evelyn Hugo, right?
Of Evelyn
Hugo. Evelyn Hugo. Yeah, it's so good. But there's times where I get in my zone, and then I just need to be mentally like there. So I hate it though because I get so into it, and now it's been like maybe a few days, almost a week, honestly, that I haven't like read. So now I'm like down. Like, do I want to start over? But I'm not going to start it over. I still remember everything freshly, and then just go from there. But so far, like everything that I've read, it's so good. And I'm just excited to finish it. I just need to stop pushing back and like actually just read it.
I need you to finish it before the movie. I don't know if the movie will come out until like maybe next year.
Okay.
I know there's like it's like a hot take on like the cast. I love Blake Lively. I think she's fine. Mm-hmm. I think that's like she'll do a good job. Mm-hmm. And then the guy who's playing Ryle, I have no problem with it. But the guy who's playing Atlas, I don't know his name. What the fuck? Like,
wait, what?
No,
yeah.
That's a no. But yeah, reading is definitely something that I said I wanted to do, and at least read a book a month. And I finished a book in January. I finished It Starts With Us, which that's why I also want you to like finish 7 Husbands. You could read It Ends With Us, and then It Starts With Us because those are so good.
Yeah. Did I read it? No, I didn't read It Ends With Us. I read which one's one that I finished?
All Perfects. November 9th.
No, I think it was It Ends With Us.
It was?
Yeah.
What does the book look like? The color of the cover?
I don't know. Is it the like... No, it's not the purplish one. Is it the purplish one?
It's like a pink.
Yeah, I finished that one.
Oh, okay, period.
Yeah, I did finish that one. I haven't, I have the other one there, but I haven't started it. But I finished it with us. Yeah, finished that one quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, that one I did. That's such a good book.
So I read that shit in like a day and a half.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Like nonstop, so good. But yeah, we don't really have like an agenda for this episode. I think we're on such a high from the last episode.
And also, guys, it's been a while since we've been in this setup, like just us two, and you're obviously going to see a lot of us. Yes, we're going to have guests, but we're going to go back to just us having girl convo, not even just girl convo, but just conversation in general.
Catching up.
Yeah, catching up. Like
even though we talk every day.
Yeah. Like, guys, we already won a Big Bear. So the Big Bear trip happened.
Okay, hold on.
So let's talk about Big Bear because that's where we left off.
So time out. We did not go to Big Bear. We went to
Arrowhead. Yeah.
Correction.
Yeah.
But we just kept saying Big Bear because
it was just like the Big Bear trip. Yeah.
But you just reminded me. I have like little notes. Okay, yeah. So Big Bear. So how long were we out there? We left on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We came back Monday. So like 4 days. If like half a day Friday, half a day Monday. I had so much fun.
Yeah, it was such a fun time.
The house was huge.
It was huge.
Beautiful.
It was perfect.
No, it really was. Like the main entrance was there was like the master was on there, the living room, the kitchen. And then downstairs were the rest of the bedrooms and a game room with like a pool table, the
like the theater room,
the screen, projector. It was lit. And then like there was 17 of us.
Yeah, there were 17 of us. It was a lot of us. But the house was like perfect. Like it was perfect. But
the vibes were just there.
Yeah, it was. Such
what did we do the first night? That's when we played.
Like,
we
just
played games. We
yeah.
Would, like, that's when V was. Yeah, okay.
She was litty.
So yeah, so we did like Rage Cage, The Good, the Bad, Flip Cup.
And then we surprised our cousin Danny. Well, tried to surprise him, but it was a surprise. Yeah, we surprised him with like his Dirty 30 signs. Well, just 30th birthday like signs. I made some T-shirts for him. He loves Hasbulla. So
what guy doesn't though? I feel like that's not an uncommon thing right now. Like everyone's obsessed with
like Hasbulla. So we like had Hasbulla on there, and then his Danny's face on like Hasbulla's body. So it was a really cute moment. He was definitely surprised.
No, but it was so funny because Melly was like, "How are we gonna do it? Like, how are we gonna?" I was like, and then everyone's like, "Oh, little by little, like, we'll bring people up or whatever." And of course, leave it to the boys. We say, if you come up, go back down. All the boys are downstairs with their cousin Danny. Mm-hmm. The girls come up, they go down. They come up, they go down. We were decorating. Guys start to come up to get their shirts. They don't go back downstairs, and then our cousin Danny's the last one. He's like, where the fuck is everybody? Yeah. So then we're in the kitchen, like last minute things, and we hear he's coming. Everyone runs and hides, and then he walks in, and he's like, "What the hell?"
We're like, here.
We're like, surprise.
And like he just threw his T-shirt over, but yeah, like we were like, guys, go back down.
No, it was so cute, and then we just got lit, and then Saturday we went snowboarding.
Yeah, it was so fun.
And during a fucking blizzard, like it was raining, it was snowing so hard.
A lot.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just was not prepared.
Yeah. With
like how soaked. I my fingers were turning like not purple, but they're getting like super super red. Mm-hmm. Literally, I would like squeeze my puffer.
Yeah,
my
all
gloves,
of us were just soaked.
It looked like we jumped in a pool and just got out.
Yeah, like Anthony had like those gloves and it was scary.
Yeah, it was scary. His hands were like really bad.
Yeah, pretty much none of us were prepared.
Yeah, but it was still fun. It definitely burned though. The amount of once you get over the fear of like we don't know what we're doing, so like in order to stop we just have to fall. Mm-hmm. Once I kind of was like whatever, like I'm gonna fall. I'm surprised I didn't like twist an ankle though, because sometimes I would throw myself and the fucking board would
like
flip me.
And when you have to like flip your body over,
bitch,
like, oh,
can we talk about when we got on the ski lift?
Oh,
okay, so so there were only two cousins, Gigi and Chris, that knew how to snowboard. So they were kind of like showing us blah blah blah, but like a handful of them had already gone. So we were just like not even halfway up the hill. We're just like towards the bottom of the hill, and we'd like go down and go back up. And then our cousin was like, no, it's better if we just go to the top of like the mountain, because then it's just a constant going down versus having to go down, go up. We're like, okay, cool. So then we're like, oh, we have to go on the ski lift. So we go together, obviously.
That part was scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like
it was
anxiety through the roof.
Yeah.
And then because we stopped moving, I started to feel cold, and I was like, my body was shaking, and I was like, Mel.
Yeah.
And I started to kind of freak out because I was like, oh my God, I don't want to get sick. Mm-hmm. But then Misojo's over here.
I started freaking out.
Her anxiety was bad. So in my head, I was like, I have to be the big cousin. Like, I cannot show any fear. So then I was just like cracking jokes. Oh my God. And then water was going where it shouldn't be going.
Like, it just started the higher you got, like, it was just worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
And it was actually, like, kind of a long ride.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, what, 2.5 minutes?
It felt, I don't know, it felt fucking long.
It was, like, 2-3 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we didn't know that in order to get off, it's kind of down.
You go downhill.
A little bit.
First time there,
I'm
little bit. Oh my God.
And then, so we're sitting together, and we both only have one foot, like, locked in, but it's, like, the opposite.
Yeah.
So as we're getting to, like, the thing, we put the thing up, we try to get up. This one throws herself first.
I made it off.
Her board hit my board. So then I went back in my seat.
Guys, and he stays on the thing.
Yeah. Well, bitch, because you pushed me back. Literally, I literally was like this. Like, I was trying to get off. This bitch, like, pushes, and her board pushes mine. That shit's heavy, so
yeah,
I kind of go back.
Heavy.
And I was like, that's it. Like, fuck it. I guess I'm just going to ride it back down. The guy working the machine was pissed. So I start turning, and, like, I am just sitting there, and the board is, like, hitting this, like, little pole. He's like, don't touch the pole. Don't touch the pole. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Like, that's... And then he was like, do not touch the pole. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
So he, like, unscrews my boot, and I, like, jump off, whatever. And then so we're not the first. Our group was already there. So then we have, like, three more groups coming. Leslie was next, right? Yeah. So Leslie didn't get off. She also stayed on. And the guy, again, was getting irritated. And then we just have our group, like, laughing, waiting. So then he, like, gets her off. And then it's Danny and V. Yeah. Same thing.
Danny stays on.
So then they, like, kind of turn a little bit, and V ends up jumping off, but Danny stays on. The guy, he literally, like, stops the thing, and he's like, oh, we're dying. Yeah. We're and like...
then there's another family, like, that comes, like, behind us, or after Danny... Same thing. They jump off. They're all on the floor eating shit. Yeah. Couldn't get out of there. Like, oh my God. It was funny.
It was funny.
It
like,
was so funny.
Just to, like, laugh at ourselves. Yeah. And literally I was like, I still was, like, freaking out because I'm like, I'm fucking cold. I was like, okay. I was like, I just need to get down this fucking mountain. The faster I go, the quicker I can be done with this. Because I was like, I'm going to get sick. And literally if I walk outside and it's, like, 60 degrees and I don't have a sweater if my hair's wet, I'm going to get sick the next day. That's just how my immune system is, unfortunately. So, literally, I was like, cool, let's go. The whole time we were practicing, I would, like, go and fall. I don't know what got over me, but, bitch, I was Johnny fucking Tsunami out there. Literally, I was like, go. I would just bend my knees and I would just go. And then I couldn't stop. When I got too fast, I'd be like, too fast. I'd fucking just throw myself.
Yeah.
I think I did that process, like, 3-4 times and I was done. I got down the mountain. And I was waiting for you guys.
Yeah, we were in a hot mess. And then I remember there was a part I turned around. Daniela's like, yeah.
So bad.
Daniela's like, all right, let's go. And then me and Daniela are going. I turn around and I see Leslie on the floor. Like, I just see her, like, flip and be like,
bad.
My arm. I was like, oh my God.
Like, when you describe that story, reminds me when we were in Vegas and she fell.
Oh my God. In the bathroom.
She was like, that's fine.
Yeah, and like, I was scared for her for a second. I was like, oh my God, she like freaking like tore her like.
Me and Danny were just like looking for guys. I was like, oh, I see Les. He's like, where? I was like, she's right there on the floor.
And, like, this guy passes by. He's like, are you okay? Are you okay? She's still on the floor. And she's over here, like, calling me, like, Melissa, come here. I'm like, take off your ski boot. You come here. Like, it
I know,
was
because you were already lower.
Yeah, but, yeah, it was so much fun. But I did get scared for her for a second. But now it's, like, so funny. Like, she literally did a whole ass flip, like, with, again, guys, the board is heavy. So when you fall, I was like, oh my god, no, like, she's for sure, like, hurt, but it was so
And
funny.
then me and Danny were waiting for you guys to come down, and I was like, where are they? But I saw you and Danielle little by little, and then, like, 10, 15 minutes passed by, we were just waiting for them. I just see 3 girls walking with the board in their arm.
Yeah, we're like, fuck this. And then, I tried it for a little bit more, like, after that, like, twice, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, but I really do want to learn.
Yeah, I do want to learn.
But that day, I was like, I'm fucking over this. Like,
I think it was just everything, like, the weather conditions. Yeah. We were fucking soaked. We weren't prepared at all. Mm-hmm. And also not knowing, so it just makes it harder.
Yeah.
But literally, once I got down, I was like, period. I was like, y'all have fun if you're going to go again. I'm going to get some hot cocoa because I'm fucking freezing. And then we just went to the house. We were kind of chill for a bit.
Went to the house. I ran to the showers.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
But that day we kind of just chilled.
Yeah, after that, for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, bitch, for a little bit, we chilled until, like,
well, yeah.
9.
We chilled for, like, the rest of the night. No. And then at night, it got, like, crazy.
Yeah, but we didn't start, like, the guys didn't come upstairs.
Till, like, 10,
It was,
30,
no, bitch,
11.
It was, like, almost 12. Okay. So, like, the desmadre didn't start on Saturday till 12 a.m. And then that's the night that we were like, we're like, sunrise is at 6:30. That's 2 hours away. Let's stay up. We're like, yeah, we're all delusional.
Yeah.
There was only, like, 6 of us. It was you, me, Robert, Chris, Rick, and I almost said G.
Mike Tsunama.
Sierra. Timur went to sleep. Yeah. Timur had to go put to bed. But it was just us chilling. But literally, like, we stayed out there till sunrise. Mm-hmm. The sky just went from dark blue to light blue. We saw no sun. And then we went to sleep. We went to sleep literally at, like, damn near 7:30 in the morning. And then we woke up at 10 a.m. Yeah. And then we didn't really do anything on Sunday.
No, we were like, and then it started because we were like, oh, brunch in the morning.
It started snowing.
Yeah, it did start snowing. But yeah, that's another thing. It was snowing, guys, like snowing. And I have never experienced that in my life. So I was so happy that it was like the cutest thing ever. And it was just so much fun. And I think it was a lot of our like first time experiences.
Well, it was like you and then all of Leslie's family. Yeah. Like the rest of us, we've experienced snowfall.
Yeah, I've never like experienced snowfall. It was so much fun.
It was so pretty. The house was covered in snow. We'll insert pictures like here. Yeah, our cars were covered in snow. Yeah. It was so cute. And then like Sunday night? The boys were like pulling us on the sled. It was really fun. We literally just felt like little kids. We were healing our inner children, if you will.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite trips so far.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah. Our episode with Sal, we kind of talked about it already, but we're like so happy with like how it turned out, and we already announced our giveaway winner.
Oh yeah, guys, we announced the giveaway winner today.
We went on live, so awkward, so uncomfortable, because we're just showing the freaking spinning thing, and I'm like, and I'm like trying to talk to her, and I'm like, people can hear me.
People can hear, yeah.
It was very uncomfortable. If you were on there, we appreciate you. We promise we'll be better next time. Because hopefully we do have more giveaways. Mm-hmm. But that one was really fun. So yeah, Evelyn, make sure to hit us up with your size.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, me too, because that's a really good one.
That's a really good one.
Especially like, I remember when Sal like he just dropped that last week. Mm-hmm. But when he was like dropping like the preview, like all the content, I was like, that shit is sick as fuck. That jacket's dope. But yeah, that's kind of it. But okay, what we're looking forward to. So today's Friday. Mm-hmm. Our Galentine's Day.
Oh my god, we have Galentine's on Sunday. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, so
it's
like
fun time.
And this is our second annual. So let's talk a little bit about last year.
Last year.
So last year we had Galentine's Day here at Melly's. Mm-hmm. And it was the first year that we did it with like our group of girls. Mm-hmm. and we know how to have a good time.
Yeah.
We went through, I think, like 14, 15 bottles of champagne.
It was a lot.
And then we went through, I don't know how many cases of White Claws. And we're just, like, hyping each other up, dancing, singing. And then my cousin Gigi, at one point when, like, everyone was super drunk, she was like, Patty, she was like, should we order a jumper? And I was like, down. She was like, will you split it with me? I was like, let's do it. So we didn't tell anybody. So she called her homegirl, did it, and then once they were here, she was like, she's here. So we go, we bring it in. Everyone's like, what the hell?
A whole ass jumper, guys.
Yeah, at Galentine's Day.
It was, oh my gosh.
Honestly, I feel like that kind of scrambled some people's
I know, but
brains.
iconic.
But it was so much fun. And then the boys came for a little bit, and then we had to go. So then we continued the party at Timor's. So we have a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
But this time we have to kind of be in a little better behavior because we're going to be at a restaurant.
We're going to be at a restaurant, yeah.
Yeah. I've never been there. 1212.
Yeah. It's my first time, too. I've heard a lot of good things, so I was like, oh.
Yeah, our friends have been there, and they really like it. Yeah. Paula and Jossie love it there.
Yeah.
But we'll see
where we end up after that.
I have a family.
Yeah.
I have a family party, so I will be there.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to my cousin Diana. I love you.
Happy birthday, Diana.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know. What are you going to wear? What's the vibe?
I don't know. That's literally, Sulema texted me. She's like, what's the vibe? And then Daniela was like kind of telling me what she was going to wear. So I think I have this top that I've been wanting to wear from Zara, guys. So I think this pink top that I have with jeans and like booties. But I don't know. I need to see.
I was thinking, I was going to wear like a skirt and booties.
Do it.
Like, I'm literally thinking all black. And I have this hot pink satin button up. From Zara, and I'll probably wear that, and I'm gonna wear my oversized blazer.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just being murdered out with like the pink under.
Yeah, that's cute. I know. I need to figure it out. If I don't like that, then we will see.
Yeah.
But that's what I have in my head right now is to have like that little light pink. But I don't know.
I know. I'm more like. I feel like that should be fine. Hopefully my skirt gets here. I thought I had ordered it. I thought I checked out on Amazon, and today I was like, oh, my skirt should get here, and I was like, oh, I never checked out, but it's going to arrive tomorrow.
Good. Yeah, that should be a fun time.
I'm actually really excited.
Yeah.
And I already know, and the good thing, like, we're going to be on the promenade.
Mm-hmm.
We could stop by a couple cantina.
I know.
Get some drink
Big margarita.
before we got to go.
And I've never been there. So I've heard good things, but I've never been to Cabo Cantina.
It's cool.
Yeah. Like, I heard it's a fun time.
No, it is a fun time. I'm like, it is a fun time, but it's kind of like dirty. It's very,
I could see that.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So that's Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. Kind of talked about that already. Oh, wait, do you want to talk about what am I going to say?
Should we also bring up Elite's comment?
Bitch, that's literally what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But what did you say? Yeah.
What do you mean?
When I was like, should we talk about it? And you said, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, talk about, because you had mentioned what I sent you that she
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. About your Meliga, an exciting opportunity.
Nice. I was honestly, like, I got teary-eyed. I was very, very surprised. Elite, I know you're hearing this.
Yeah, baby girl.
So, first of all, thank you for the support. Like, you sent us a text message that meant so much to us. Like,
I literally teared up. Like, the first time I read it, so you put us in a group chat, and I was like, who is this? I was like, and I texted my mom, and she was like, that's Edith. And I was like, oh. So then I reread it. Yeah. Baby girl, I was like, bitch, why am I crying right now?
It's such a, like, it meant so much to us.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. So, so back to, like, that. So I got a text yesterday, and it was, like, a huge message, and I was like, wait, what? So I, like, started going, I started reading it, and then it pretty much said, like, we would love to have you, like, be a panelist, and then, like, like, say a message to, like, pretty much just say a message so that they can post it on their social media just for Women's History Month. And I was like, oh my god, like, me? Like, for Women's History Month, I thought it was just insane. Like, when I read that, I was like, what? Like, because, I mean, I've always said this, but you are your biggest critic and, like, your biggest, like, enemy. So you know, for me, I feel like there's so much for me that I still need to do. I'm like, where am I right now? I'm stuck. And so seeing that she literally just said, like, dude, like, I look up to you, like, you inspire me with a lot of things that you've done. Like, and to both of us, she's like, you guys inspire me to, like, keep going, like, for my dream. I mean, keep living my dreams and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So when I read a message like, hey, like, so she's a director of marketing for the Chamber of Commerce in Orange County. And I was like, what? Like, me? Like,
I know. When I read that, I was like, oh my God. In my head, I was like, this bitch better fucking say yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
because I can hear, I can see you being like, oh my God.
guys, I like get anxiety. Like, I even get anxiety doing this. So imagine like in front of people, like.
But
you know,
the thing is, it's not in front of people. Like, you're going to record your answer.
Yeah, no, but then for the event, it's like a panelist.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, yeah. But for the recording, obviously, like, that's why I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I'm so for it. Like, I know I'm going to record it maybe, like, a million times, but I'll have that. But, yeah, I'm like, that's so exciting.
No, and I think that's also good, like, what you said, but for you to kind of, like, remember, like, remind yourself, like, you're that bitch. Because I talked about this with one of my coworkers, Rosa. Hey, girl. We're talking about, like, imposter syndrome and how it is very real, especially in the Latino community, just among minorities in general. And we have that very heavy. You have that a lot. And I think it's because it's, like, we have this thing ingrained in us that, like, we're never satisfied.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've been learning to kind of be like, okay, let me live in the moment. I'm happy with this. But obviously I want to keep moving. But, like, I feel like that was a good sign for you to be like, no, look, like, even if you feel lost or whatever, you're still an inspiration to other women.
Yeah.
And, like, people, and it's because you're relatable. And, again, it's because it's real. Mm-hmm. No one wants a fucking cookie cutter thing that's not realistic because it's unattainable.
Yeah.
And, again, like, I think that was, like, it came at the perfect time for you.
Yeah. Like, literally after, like, last week's episode that I got, like, I'll be honest, like, I got so many text messages. I mean, I can't even talk. I got so many text messages that I was like, okay, like, all right, like, I see you. Y'all want to hear about me a little bit more, see me be a little more out there. So, yeah, when I saw those messages, and I got some this morning, too, if people had just, like, seen last week's episode, and I was like, oh, my God, like, okay, like, all right, y'all, like, I hear you, but it means a lot to me that they know that this is, like, out of my comfort zone, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone, like, because, you know, like, I genuinely want to, I guess, like, inspire others and just be a voice for other people, too. So it's, like, it's very interesting how, like, I'm starting to see that, and then yesterday I get that text, and I was like, oh, my God, it's literally, like, back to back, which is, it was such a beautiful
It was
feeling.
a sign, bitch. It was a sign. But, yeah, oh, my God, I don't want to cry. No, but yeah, period.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I told you a little bit, but, like, I'm so proud that you, like, opened up and, like, spoke up, and I honestly think, like, our little pep talk right before, because, like, I was even given feedback from coworkers, like, hey, like, we already know what you can do, like, we know you, we don't know your cousin, and, like, your parents even gave you that feedback, like, you don't talk, and we were like, hey, like, this is just a conversation, like, it's just us. And the fact that you were so vulnerable, like, in your words, I respect that. Every time I watch him, like, bitch, you
like, oops,
fast forward.
A little too much, but
no, but period.
I generally respect that.
That's gonna be her new catchphrase. Respect that.
No, but yeah, that's why I like. But yeah. Last week was that episode. It was such a good. Again, it was just such a good episode. Helped me open up, and yeah, I hope you guys saw a different side of me that you haven't seen before, which by the text that I got, you did. So I'm gonna be a little more open with y'all. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying.
And baby steps. Yeah. And again, like, nothing happens overnight. And I feel like I'm like a fucking broken record with you. I feel like I tell you things all the time, but until you go through it, that's when you're like, I see now.
Yeah.
And say, like, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. You were vulnerable, and, look, you made a difference in at least one person's life.
Yeah.
And that was something that I said in the first episode. It was either first or second, but I was like, if I can at least help one person with one thing with this platform, that's a win in my book. And we've already accomplished that.
Yeah.
So now, like, everything else is just extra and additional. So yeah, like we love getting those like messages and you guys getting excited because again, this is uncomfortable for oh bitch, that just scared the shit out of me. I'm not used to that. It is out of both of our comfort zones, but yeah, so good. So good. Yeah. Oh, I have this. Okay, so I felt like this was gonna tie into our conversation. So one of the buyers at work in October I did like a presentation for like this program I was in for like my development. And I had this presentation in front of like upper management. It went really, really well, like really, really well. And one of the buyers who has been like a mentor to me, she gave me like a little, like a gift. So she gave me like a trophy, a letter, a cupcake, and then this book called The Little Book of Confidence. And I don't know, I felt like we love this type of shit. So I think I'm just going to like open to a random page and just read what it says, and then we can kind of talk about it. Oh, period, bitch. It says, no one else knows what we are really thinking or feeling. It's easy to forget and important to remember this when you feel as though your lack of confidence is evident to others. That shit is loud as fuck.
Yeah.
The universe was like, bitch, you need to hear this. Wow, no one else knows what we are really thinking or feeling. And that is so true. You never know really what people are going through. Even like people that don't know us are probably like, well, I don't even know what I can assume. The perceptions are like, oh, like they're so happy they have their shit together, blah, blah, blah. Bruh.
Yeah.
Period. Okay, here, you pick one. El más chiquito, güey.
Oh, this one's okay. This one's funny. It's literally one sentence, but it's like, oh, that I definitely needed to read this. Keep your stress levels at a minimum.
Does it come with instructions?
For you, I know.
You get that on Amazon?
It literally said for you. Yeah, my stress levels are always at a high.
Let's talk about that though, like stress. How do we deal with stress? How do you deal with stress? You're like, I don't.
I know, I don't. I think now I'm starting, like, to try, like, you know, I'm starting to try to deal with stress. Like, what can I do that's going to make me, like, doing something for me, I guess. But, yeah, I get stressed very easily. Like, and I think it's just, like, I freak out over a lot of things, and that comes with stress, and then it comes with anxiety, and then it comes with, like, all of this. So
I honestly think it's
take a step back.
You were brought up, though, how we were brought up, and, like, we're kind of wired. And it's until you go through something that it kind of forces you to change that. Like, you have to literally hit rock bottom in order, sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't want to say all the time, because some people, they can easily, if they're not wired the way we are, it's like, oh, like, they don't get stress. You're lucky, congratulations, but that's not how it works over here. But, yeah, because I was literally exactly like you right before I went through, like, a really tough time with work in 2020. And it wasn't until I hit that wall where I flipped that bitch quick. And it just so happened that that's when you had entered, like, working, like, a big girl job. And remember, I was telling you, like, bitch, don't do this. Like, learn from me. Till this day, I tell you, like, don't show them, like, people will take advantage of you at no matter what, in your personal life, in your professional life. It's all about boundaries. And if you don't set them, and I think we've been brought up to think, like, if we say no to something, it's kind of like slacking off. But then, like, we say yes to everything and then we get overwhelmed. So I would say my biggest piece of advice, and I told you this today, if you can master prioritization, organization, and partnering, you can manage your stress levels because it is possible.
But right now, thankfully, because since the beginning I said 2023 is my fucking year, with my personal stress, not that it's been a little bit more limited. I don't think because I don't know, how do I explain it? I haven't turned off a switch, but at the same time, I think I just entered this year with saying, like, this year is about me. that it's helped me so much with that, and it's helping me deal with everything that happened last year, that I'm just kind of like, okay, like, in a way, we always say this, it is what it is. Like, in that way, like, I'm like, it is what it is. Let's move forward. Not necessarily, like, forget it and keep it in the back of my head until I explode, but in a way, like, let's move forward, do things now for you.
Yeah.
And then I think that's why, because I came in this year with that mentality. I'm like, all right, I'm doing this for me. Like, I remember my dad recently, he asked me something, and my mom was going in on, like, why I wasn't going somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And I told my mom, and I told my dad, and I said, Dad, what did I tell you at the beginning of the year? I said, this year is about me. And then I looked at my mom, and I said, this year is about me. I'm not going to go. I don't want to go. And period.
Those are called boundaries.
Yeah.
And you're finally, like, seeing the benefit of them. And I feel like it just makes me so happy, because I feel like a lot of the stress that we bring to ourselves is because we let people ignore our boundaries or, like, overstep them. And I just want to make a point when you said working through it, like, not like forgetting or putting, but working through it. Like, oh no, you said move forward. Moving forward, yes, but you still have to work through it, because regardless, it's going to come back. But how you do that, you're doing it by setting boundaries. And I feel like for years I've been like, let's just say, like, don't let people walk all over you. And now I think you finally were like, fuck this. Like, and look, the world doesn't stop fucking spinning because you decided not to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, someone's world doesn't end because you're not there.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're so much happier.
Yeah. And then that's what I was going to say. And I was like, and even if their world ends, I'm happier.
That part.
So that's what's, like, that's, like, that's what I realized, and that's what matters to me right now. I'm like, I needed last year to do this for me this year and going forward. So, yeah.
Cheers to that.
2023 still are here. Cheers.
Oof.
I know, this
so
thing
ugly.
is weird. I have some wine today, guys.
I'm drinking
It's
White
really
Claw.
yummy.
Okay, time out. I'm so sad we didn't go see YG last night.
Oh my god! Okay, I was gonna tell you that.
So sad we didn't go.
I went, I was on Instagram and I saw Alyssa's, stories.
Yes.
Alyssa, I know you listen to this.
I saw.
But I saw your stories, and I completely missed the YG ones, and then I saw Big Sean, and I was like, wait, where is she?
You brought out 2 Chainz.
Yes!
Who else did you bring out? Big Sean.
Big Sean. Who else?
He brought out a few people.
And then I go back, go back to her older stories, and I was like, oh my god, today is the concert.
Yes. Yesterday I did remember, but I was like, I don't know if Mena's going to be down for a concert. Yeah. And I was like, because I would have just been like, surprise, Sade, we're going to see YG. But I was like, oh, I don't think she's in the mood for a concert. So I was like, okay, Soul Cycle. But bitch, watching the videos.
Yeah, I saw that.
I regret it. Like, I don't want to live my life with regrets, but I do regret not seeing YG. Like, that was... And
I love him live. Like, dude, his concerts are lit.
It was about to be ratchet, and I haven't been ratchet in a long time. Like, I need that shit to come out. But it's okay, because we have Karin Leon.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that. I saw him, like, singing Tennessee Whiskey. Oh, I was like, I
know, I like that song. I think they played that song at my cousin's wedding.
I was like, I hope he sings it, because I really, really like that song.
Hey guys! So we totally forgot to close out this episode, so we're doing that right now. We're in the middle of editing, but thank you so much for all the love and support. We hope you really enjoy this episode.
Don't forget to follow our social media, subscribe, comment,
share, like, give us all the love, feedback. We really look forward to it.
Thank you guys. Bye.